So this is skeletal muscle contraction and relaxation. The first step is excitation of a skeletal muscle fiber. You have a nerve signal that propagates down into the motor axon. Next, calcium enters through the synaptic knob. After that, the merging of the synaptic vesicles in the synaptic knob. ACH is exercised into the synaptic cleft, and the ACH binds to the ligand gates at the motor end plate right here. So the next step is excitation contraction coupling, and that's when ion channels open while sodium rapidly diffuses in and potassium slowly diffuses out at the end plate potential is reached. That is the process of depolarization and repolarization. Depolarization is when the sodium moves in through the open voltage gated channel, and repolarization is when the potassium moves out of the open gated voltage tube. So next, action potential propagates along the sarcolemma and T-tubules, which is that right there, and that's your T-tubule. And calcium diffuses out through the sarcoplasmic reticulum, which is those parts right there, and into the cytosol, which would be that of the muscle fiber. So next you have your cross-bridge cycling, and that is when your calcium binds to the troponin, opening the lock. Actin binding sites, which would be on your little actin molecules, is no longer covered by the trapezium wire. This is also actin, which is your thin filament, and this is your thick filament, which is myosin, and it contains myosin heads. The myosin head binds with the actin, forming a cross bridge, as you can see right there. The myosin head pulls along the sarcomere in a motion called a power stroke, where ADP and P are released. After that, ATP causes the myosin head to let go, which allows the myosin head to reset. So there's your ATP, and that's it, releasing the actin. So next is skeletal muscle relaxation, which is your last step. And that's when the nerve signal no longer propagates down into the motor neuron. ACH left in the synaptic cleft is hydrolyzed by the enzyme. I'm not going to attempt to say that. ACH receptors / the ligand gates close. The end plate potential and the action potential ceases. So end plate potential and the action potential no longer happens. The sarcoplasmic reticulum no longer releases calcium. Myosin binding sites, which are right here, are recovered by the trapezium wire. Calcium is removed from the troponin lock. As you can see, the little calciums are right there. And the muscle returns to its original relaxed position.